Hi everybody, I'm Psychic Medium Lisa Paron, and I'm here today with the prediction. Monday, January 21st, we have a full moon lunar eclipse at 0 degrees of Leo. Leo the Lion. It's Saros series 134. The lunar eclipse on January 21st is the second eclipse of 2019. The full moon lunar eclipse is at 0 degrees of Leo. Expect a lot of drama around this time, or with the people in your life. Eclipse and Leo bring up issues that have a lioness feel to them, such as loyalty, fun, leisure time, outings, recreation, as well as vacations and trips. Maybe even a trip to the casino or racetrack. The eclipse in Leo will be exciting in many ways. The energy will feel like life is moving quickly with a surge thanks to Mars favoring Jupiter. This is beautiful energy. There's also much mixed emotions at play around this eclipse as well. Some people could really have a flair for the dramatic side of life and make a big production out of something. Leo puts an emphasis on children, family, and there could be some uncomfortable conversations that have to be dealt with. Some people may get upsetting news or get into a heated argument with someone, and it's possible there will be extra attention in relationships and family dynamics, especially if they're already on shaky ground. Whatever is happening in your life, try to remember that around an eclipse, it's always an emotional time. During an eclipse, it's not a great time to make a major life decision, so if your life is not going quite the way you want it to, try to take a deep breath and think about your actions before you take a leap before you look. Leo also represents the entertainment industry, actors, celebrities, as well as royalty. Around this time, there could be a big publicity stunt, a video that goes viral, or a celebrity that breaks the internet. Some very prominent people will be mentioned in the news around this time and throughout 2019, and some of them could have a royal flair to them. You'll be hearing about the royal family. I'll put a link below this video in the information, and you can see some of the predictions I've made for the royal family. It's also possible that babies born on or around this date will be very beautiful and grow up to be very beautiful people with a tendency to grow up to be athletic, strong, and adventurous. There will be several very famous people that will be born on this date. Not necessarily famous now, but famous when they get older. And also, around the time of the eclipse, someone will become instantly famous, virtually overnight around this date. I also feel a famous homicide will be featured in the news. Other planetary influence that will stimulate this eclipse are Venus conjunct Jupiter, Saturn sextile Neptune, Moon trine Mars, Moon trine Venus, Moon trine Jupiter. Woohoo! There's some really good planetary energies that are of a very harmonious and positive nature. But sometimes with Venus so close to Jupiter and so many other trines, they're good, they're really good, but sometimes it makes things seem better than they are. And situations or people may appear to be more successful. Offers may seem too good to be true, and some of them probably are. Because negatively, some of the challenging aspects are Mars square Saturn, Mercury opposition node, Venus square Neptune. All that glitters is not gold with Mars square Saturn and Venus square Neptune. This is not the best time for business or new beginnings. Not around this date anyway. It'd be best to wait a little bit. The best way to handle this eclipse is to have a degree of restraint, and perhaps it's a better time to take pause and look at your life a little closer before you leap, before you look. Be extra careful because there's deception in the air. Watch out for liars, thieves, and con artists. And again, we have the sun and moon interacting with unpredictable Uranus. The eclipse is in a T-square with Uranus at 26 degrees of Aries, and this can make some people very, very nervous and high-strung, extremely impulsive and impetuous, and prone to take brash actions before they think about the consequences. Be very careful about what you say to people and how you say it, because the simplest of things could turn into a dramatic display that leaves you breathless. One thing you can expect is some people will be acting really strange and completely out of sorts, maybe with an unusual look, manner, or unusual dress. During the course of the next couple of weeks, Mars will approach a sensitive point with Uranus and trigger violence, plane accidents, a major shooting, or unexpected explosion. There could be explosions or shakeups caused by a volcano, seismic activity, an earthquake, military attack, or even a terrorist attack. I'm sorry to say. There's no doubt about it. The energy will be sudden and intense over the next couple of weeks. The eclipse really is about beginnings and endings. And there's an added flair to the eclipse because the sun is beside the North Node, also known as K2 in Hindu astrology, or the dragon's tail. The dragon's tail is traditionally associated with the past, karma, vulnerability, sacrifice, and it's seen as a source of loss. The moon is close to the North Node of the moon, known as Rahu in Eastern astrology, or the dragon's head. The dragon's head is considered auspicious and luckier than the South Node, and the dragon's head, or North Node, is considered beneficial and a point of getting, it's a turning point in your life or where things are coming easier. It's associated with the future and major turning points in your life. Of course, this is a continuous circle as the dragon's head chases the tail to form an everlasting circle of eternity. During the eclipse, the moon's energy will play on some people's emotions to the max, giving some people a materialistic, greedy approach to life or bring up lustful desires, more so than at other times. People with personal planets in the cardinal signs of Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn from 26 to 29 degrees will feel this eclipse the most. People born with personal planets in the fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius between 0 and 6 degrees may also feel this eclipse quite significantly. The total lunar eclipse will be visible in North America, South America, Europe, and over Northwest Africa. I'll check out the link below, and you can go to my website and see exactly what areas of your life your zodiac sun, moon, or ascendant star sign is. And you can actually see how the eclipse in 2019 will affect you throughout the whole year just by going on that link to my website. take care, and I'll talk to you later. Make sure you watch the next video for the next eclipse on July 2nd. That one's a new moon solar eclipse. Talk to you soon.